What's up, squad? Tony Smith Brass. So we're going to take advantage of the trailer being down and getting the suspension fixed at the manufacturer in Claremont, Florida. We're going to take advantage of that time and refit the Jeep with heavier duty suspension in the rear to be able to handle that trailer a little better. We did stuff before we left for the big 4-month adventure. However, I think we can do better. So Nick over at 4 Wheel Parts ordered us some new springs, airbags, and bump stops. So let's get in, let's go see Nick and check out the store, and we'll get this Jeep rear suspension taken care of. All right, guys, like I said, we're here at 4 Wheel Parts Melbourne. We are gonna get some work done. They just are about to pull it around. Again, I'm not a big box store guy, but these guys pretty much have anything and everything you'd ever want. They're nationwide. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. I mean, that's the reality of it. They have everything from winches to bumpers. They'll do axles. They'll do pretty much anything. They rear-geared my front and rear ends. They've done axle shafts. They've done everything. So, and the guys here at the one in Melbourne, they shoot you pretty straight. They'll tell you what's entry level if you want to go cheap, but they're going to give you the expectations, right? And then they'll tell you, hey, this is far beyond what you need, or vice versa. So don't be afraid to walk into one of these places and talk to them. Everybody usually behind the counters, super knowledgeable and willing to help you. And they're excited about making your ride the best it can be. So let's go back in the back and see what we got going on. All right, so real quick, we're gonna swap these Old Man Emu springs out for the exact same thing. They say they're rated for 650 pounds in the back and still give you 4.5 inches of clearance. We talked to the reps over at AEV that supplies this stuff, and they are gonna cross-reference some stuff, but he's pretty sure we have the right spring pack for this. So we're gonna go and throw them back in, throw a new set in, because these are just plumb more out, and we're also gonna install some airbags and some new bump stops. So we'll let Bob and the team over here, 4 Wheel Parts Melbourne, get after it. And they're also gonna do a little diff service for me. We've been running pretty hard. I've changed the oil in it more times than I probably needed to. On this 4-month adventure, I change it about every month. But yeah, let's see what we got. All right, here's springs, about to go in. Team over here, 4 Wheel Parts Melbourne, making it happen for me. All right, so we got the new bags installed. We got the cover off. We've been changing this oil non-stop. Working it probably entirely too hard. And the oil is always black as midnight. Even after, I only run it probably every other oil change. I change it out. So the guys here are going to see if they got a diff cover for me that has some fins on it that help try to keep it cool, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, that's a wrap on the suspension upgrade we've done on the Jeep. Use the same spring sets that we used before, the Old Man Emu 4.5s in the back, but this time we've added the airbags to them, which are rated for 1,000 pounds each, which should help stabilize this load with the trailer. They are free floating, so the axle should still articulate just fine. It's just when it's under load, the bags will help stabilize that. We'll check it out once we get the trailer back from Tiny Camper Company in Claremont. But until then, we did add a aftermarket rear diff cover to hopefully, with those heat fins that are built into it that help disperse the heat a little better while you're going down the road. Hopefully that'll keep the fluid a little cooler, but I think I'm still going to stick to the schedule of changing the diff fluid every month when I do my oil changes. just because we're asking so much of it. And every time we check it, it is black as midnight. Thankfully, the gears, as you saw in the pictures earlier, they're all still looking really good. The wear pattern on them is great. No chipped teeth or anything like that. So looking pretty good. Our next stop is going to be Overland Expo Mountain West in Colorado. That'll be our next stop. And then from there, we will be doing an interview with Outpost Campers as their facility is also in Colorado. So stay tuned. We're going to keep going on the adventure. Next week, we're in the Florida Keys doing some lobstering. So looking forward to that. Hopefully we fill the freezers. And, let's see what happens. We'll see you out there on the trail.